Salaam Alaikum. Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies.
You start teaching them about Sharia and Islamic law and all the kind of stuff and Khalif. Do that like the rest of the apologetics do. And that's what you want to do. Sorry for that rant, family.
Not give a vote to Kamala Harris and expect to be welcomed by my community.
Palestine is central for some voters to decide how to cast their vote in the polling booth. But with war raging in the Middle East, can Kamala Harris convince some of them to back her campaign?
Do either of the candidates have a voice that you can ally yourself with?
None of the major candidates, absolutely not. They're both the same.
She says words such as self-determination, and too many Palestinian lives have been lost, as if there is a number that's acceptable. And I don't understand how my people's lives are lost, as if they can't be found, instead of them being deliberately targeted by the very weapons that she continues to fund and to send.
To all of you who are blaming us Arabs for Kamala losing, I'll tell you this. Kamala had everything already. All she had to do was...
That's not a thing. That's the other thing. I don't think anybody blamed the Arabs. Did that happen? I don't think that happened. I saw a black man getting blamed as usual. Black folks getting blamed, all kind of stuff. I don't think anybody really, I think the Arabs weren't even a blip on the radar. Really. Ain't nobody finna look for no Arabs for Donald Trump winning and Kamala Harris losing. Right, but you know, like I said, especially immigrant Muslims, they're delusional, man. They really think if you anytime you rinse their ears, they believe they believe that they believe that they really that they believe they it. Just rinse their ears just a little bit. Let's keep watching, yo.
Stop sending billions of dollars to a foreign country. All she had to do was listen to the people, and she refused to do so. She shut down her voices time and time again. What did you think was going to happen? She's a grown woman. She made her choice and she dug her own grave, and that's it. It has nothing to do with us. Particularly Palestinian voices were even talking about not endorsing the red and blue parties. And what do, some of you? You vote for the parties that are hurting them in the first place. Did Palestine teach you nothing, or do you just not care about them?
To make one thing very, very, very clear. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Kamala Harris doesn't win. Vote for, if you want Donald Trump to win, say that. Bitch, I will vote for Satan if I have to.
Damn, I'm like, what? This is what they're saying in public. They recording this. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? They are ready to sell their souls. I'll vote for Satan if I have to. Like, word? Well, you did actually. So you did actually do that. So damn, you see stuff like that, you just run, man. Run. How can you be brothers with stuff like this, family? But yeah, you did actually vote for Satan. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Satan doesn't need to use Trump as a front man anymore. Satan 2028. Exactly. Well said, Ask Faisal. Well said, man. Keep watching, y'all.
Remember, no one's free until we're all free. And we can't protect ourselves if we can't protect each other. This is the time for all the minorities.
He's black. You hear that? They turn black and everything. Nobody's free until we're all free. Like, what? I wonder where you learned that from. Like, come on, family.
All the movements, all the working class to come together and really build power and really fight against the fascism that's been here, but finally popping its head out and being loud and proud about it. And unless we do something, really come together, it's gonna get real bad.
I came home.
See, this is what I mean. Like, you had the support. Everybody was supporting you. And then you opened your mouth. Like, why'd you have to speak? You already had the support. You didn't need to get more support. Whoever wasn't supporting you before isn't going to support you now. The whole world saw what's going on in Palestine. But then you started speaking, and the people, you know, who were supporting you, they're looking at you with a side eye now. They're looking at you funny because you opened your mouth. I will vote for Satan if I have to. Can't make this crap up. Let's keep watching, y'all.
The day I met Trump, and I gave my son a MAGA hat, and I said, I guess we're there. And he said, ew. His first words to me were, ew. I said, but Baba, he said he's gonna stop the war. And he said, okay, that's it. Give me that hat. We're voting for Trump. And that's the sentiment, not just of an 8-year-old, but of an entire community. If you're gonna stop the war, even if I don't like you, I'm on your team.
There's no.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
She said, if you're going to stop the war, I'm going to support you. Do you guys know a candidate whose whole entire platform was about stopping the war? You guys know a candidate like that? And ironically enough, we said in this channel, we don't believe in this system. We believe that your vote, no matter who you vote for, is not going to stop the genocide. You're not going to end the genocide at the polls. However, if you're going to vote, at least vote for the candidate that is openly telling you they're going to stop the war. If that's what your goal is to do. Just vote for the candidate that's saying, you know what, we are going to stop this war. Do you guys know a candidate like that? Instead of voting for that candidate, you vote for Donald Trump? Like, what? What? You are tripping, man. The Green Party, yeah, Jill Stein. It was Jill Stein. Jill Stein and Bilal Ware. They were the only ones who ran an open campaign. Their entire strategy was to stop the war in Palestine. That was their campaign strategy. And you didn't vote for them. And now you're surprised. Anyways, I digress. Let's keep watching, y'all.
An argument to say that if the Arab American, Muslim American voter base in Michigan doesn't turn out for Harris, that could create a path to a Trump presidency. How does that make you feel?
You know, it doesn't make me feel any way. I think that the Democratic Party should be punished for supporting this genocide. And I know that a lot of people will vote for Trump because they want to punish the Democratic Party because, you know, especially in Dearborn voted Democrat the last election, and it's been a disappointment to the people. The Democrats did nothing but let down the Arab American and Muslim American population. They did not listen. They are not listening to what we want, what we're saying. We've been, protesting the streets all over.
And y'all about to get deported. Okay? I'm just saying. Y'all are about to get deported. Yeah, Mike, what you got?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? What you got?
So I don't know. What was the big brouhaha in the chat there?
You don't know? You're asking people for their address, talking about you're going to fight and stuff?
No. So BU7 MAD something name, like I thought made a threat to me, and like where you at or something. I gave him my address. I said 12631 Frank Drive
Mike,
South, Seminole, Florida.
Mike, before you continue, okay?
Okay.
You are old enough to be my father, okay? You're coming over here.
I'm only 55.
Damn! Oh my God! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lord Jesus.
If you're 55, oh my gosh, man, then I look amazing.
Okay. You do. Well, black don't crack. That's what they say.
But you can't come over here doing that stuff as a guest. This is not that channel.
Okay.
All right. You can't do that. All right. We've been giving you grace. We've been basically telling our members here to be patient, and you're killing the vibe.
Okay.
Right. Don't come over here and kill the vibe because you're just gonna get blocked. Right. We are not those guys. I'm not nice like Jordan B. I told you that before. I'm not nice like him. Okay. Right. We got too many trolls, too many troublemakers. Right. If you want to be a guest, be a guest. If you have a contention, bring your contention. But don't come over here talking about Sharia law and the Khilafah every single time you come over here. And we ain't talking about that. We're talking about Palestinians today. You talk about Khalifa in the chat. Why? Because you're trying to rile up the chat. You're trying to get a rise out of the people in the chat. That's why you're trying to do it.
Well, that's true. But also you mentioned like Donald Trump. What do you call that? A dictator. And so I said, oh, sounds like a Khalifa. Right?
A Khalifa's a dictator, Mike?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, so you could say
Khalifa's a dictator. Chat, is a Khalifa a dictator?
Do they not have all power?
A Khalifa has all power?
Sure.
Okay, so a Khalifa has all power. Explain to me how many Khalifas were assassinated with all that power.
Oh, well, 3 of the first 4 rightly guided caliphs were assassinated.
And they were did anybody in their time classify them as all-powerful dictators? If they got
I don't think the word dictator existed at the time, but they had all power.
The word that they would have used at that time is called zalim, oppressor.
Okay, well,
nobody in history classified a Khalifa as a dictator except for Mike Molzan here in 2025.
Okay. So
right.
Yazid the First wasn't a dictator. The Battle of El Harar.
He was classified as what I just said, a zalim, an oppressor.
Paper gold. You see, black folks are chumps. If America were to tell you to bring all the rocks in this country to her, and she'll give you $1 million for it, you'll do it. And the next day she'll tell you we're using rocks for currencies, chump.